Hello gentlemen, welcome to the Menfluential live stream. My name is Nick Polkuski and I am going to be the one here managing the live stream and serving as your facilitator during Menfluential. And I just wanted to, first of all, welcome you to the live stream. Very excited to have you, but then kind of quickly walk you through what you need to do to get access to the live stream. So as soon as you get your ticket, you should be getting an email similar to this one with all of your information about the live stream. So it'll have just a reminder that the dates are February 22nd and 23rd. And here is going to be your login information. This is the URL you're going to want to go to, your username, and then of course your password. So make sure you grab your password and know your username. And then you're going to click and log in here to the Menfluential live stream portal. So be sure to enter your username. And this is going to be a page that you are going to likely want to save. So make sure you know what page this is. Specifically this page, because if you're logged in already, this is the page that you're going to be able to go to. And I would encourage you to go and actually test this out as soon as you get this email, and just make sure that you're able to log in, make sure that everything's set up and ready to go, because we are going to be starting early on the 22nd, so I want to make sure that you have access to everything that you need. And when you get to this page, you're going to notice that you can join the Facebook group. That's going to be kind of the first thing here. This is for all attendees, so both live, in-person live, and then the live stream attendees. So be sure to join that, and you're going to be able to interact with everyone. This right here is going to be where our live stream is going to be playing. So when it comes time, you're going to click that, and you'll see we're live in a few days. But this will kind of give you a countdown to when we're going live, and when we are live, it'll show up right here in this section. We also have a chat. So this is going to be your area where you're going to be able to ask questions, participate in a chat with your other live stream members, but then ask questions of the actual presenters. So if we have a panel going on, you're going to be able to ask your question through this chat. What I'm going to ask you to do, just to help make things a little easier on our team here, because we could potentially be getting tons of chat messages during the event, is if you have a specific question for one of the speakers, what I would love you to do is to add 2 question marks at the very beginning of your question. So before you leave a comment or before you write anything, if you know you have a specific question for one of the speakers, type 2 question marks. That's going to help make things a little easier on our team, because we're going to be able to scroll through faster and find any specific questions and then ask them to the speakers or the presenters at Menfluential. On this page, we're also going to be continuing to update the itinerary to make sure that you know exactly when everything's happening. Obviously, because it's a live event, there might be some times where things go a little long or wrap up a little quicker. So the schedule is going to be a little bit flexible, and I just want you to kind of realize that, but we're going to update things as much as possible on this page. Another key aspect is going to be all of your replays of past sessions are going to be found on this page as well. What's going to happen is when one of these sessions is done, we're going to embed the replay right away down below the chat. So the latest session will always be up on top above the chat, and all previous sessions will be kind of down below that chat. So you'll be able to easily see that and be able to easily access those. And they'll be ready pretty quickly after that session is ended. A couple other just key general logistic kind of information. If you have any trouble accessing the live stream and getting things going, number one thing I want you to do, if for whatever reason we're past time, if things don't seem to be happening, refresh the page. That's going to fix most of the issues. You might just have to refresh the page. We might have switched a setting behind the scenes or had to adjust something, and you just need to refresh it in order for it to work. So that should be your first task. The first thing you try is to actually refresh the page. The second thing to do, I want you to do, is leave a chat message. We're going to have a team members monitoring the chat the entire time. So if there's any support issues that need to happen, or anything like that. If you're not hearing sound, leave a chat message. Most likely it will tell you to refresh the page, but that's kind of what I want you to do in terms of process-wise. Try refreshing, leave a chat message with any issues, and then if you're still having troubles or things just aren't working, or even if we might ask you very specifically to send a message, you can send an email to support@menfluentialconference.com. Again, that's support@menfluentialconference.com. You'll have that in the email that was sent to you also, so just kind of look for that, and if you have any issues, send it there. But I'm really looking forward to meeting and connecting with all of you during the live stream of Menfluential. I think it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a really awesome experience for people from around the world to be able to, even those who can't make it to Atlanta for whatever reason, weren't able to attend in person in the conference, you're still going to get to fully participate. You're going to get to hear all about all the great information from the speakers there. So I'm super excited to be a part of this with all of you and just really get to experience this Menfluential conference. I got a chance to attend last year. It is an amazing event, and you're going to learn tons of information from all of the presenters during these 2 days. We are also going to have some very special sessions just for you, the live streamers. So everything is going to kind of kick off for the live stream about 30 minutes before the actual presentations happen. So on the 22nd, that is going to be at 9:15. Things are going to kind of kick off throughout the day during breaks during the main presentations. We're going to be pulling aside speakers, presenters, vendors, and talking to them and giving you the chance to really dive deep and ask questions of them and kind of have that one-on-one conversation with those presenters. People like Antonio, Aaron, Ryan Masters, anybody else who is up on stage, we're going to be pulling them down. And so if you have somebody you want to talk to specifically, leave it in the chat. Let us know. We're going to be happy. We're going to try and get you a chance to interact specifically with each of the presenters that we can. And we'll be doing that throughout the breaks. We're going to be extending things after the main session is done as well, so that the live stream that you can talk to more people. And again, I am very excited that you were able to attend this live stream and that you decided to really jump in and be a part of Menfluential in this way. And I'm looking forward to interacting with you during the 2 days of Menfluential. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the chat, send in emails. We're happy to answer any of those questions, and make sure you have the best experience possible here with Menfluential. So I will see you on February 22nd at 9:15 Central Time.